Good afternoon, and welcome to another Monday Motivation or Motivation Monday. My name is Deacon Irons here at Unfeigned Faith Ministries. We're led by our wonderful minister, Minister Lee Rodman, and of course, our fantastic First Lady, Minister Lakeisha Rodman. How are you all doing out there on this fantastic Monday? Well, as always, I'm just here for a brief moment in time to help motivate you and continue to push you and help you throughout this week. So, Psalm 118:24, many of you may know it, right? It says, this is the day the Lord has made. And of course, we will rejoice and be glad in it. So, I always say today is a gift. You wake up this morning and everything else is just icing on the cake. I know last week was a rough week for many individuals, for many people, right? No matter what last week looked like, this is a new day with new grace. And I want you to think about that. It's a new week, new mercies, new opportunities. Let's start fresh with a fresh mindset. Don't worry about or forget about the things that stressed you out last week. A lot of mistakes, your disappointments, whatever it may be. God's grace resets every morning. That's why we wake up every day. All right. So Lamentations 3, verse 22 and 23, helps us with that, right? I encourage you to trust God's plan, even if the path isn't clear yet, right? God's grace is always God's grace is always and is already ahead of you. His strength is within you, and his purpose is still unfolding in your life. So don't stress on your mistakes and things you've done. God is still working on the path for you. It may not be clear to you, but I guarantee you the path is there, right? So as always, I always ask a question. What's one thing you believe God for this week, right? Um, I want you to reflect. You don't have to share if you don't want to, or comment if you don't want to. But keep standing in the faith. We are here with you. Unfeigned Faith Ministries is here with you. Let's talk about last week, right? You may have been stressing jobs, relationship. Something came across, right? Good news, maybe bad news, something, right? This week, I want you to go ahead and keep your head up. I want you to walk in boldness. I want you to have joy in your life and expectations. You've got this because Christ has you. I promise you, He has you. So this week, I want you to walk with boldness, right? Walk with that joy, that spiritual joy, and just know and expect God to do great things in your life this week. God is going to do something special for you this week. All right. So I encourage you to just continue to um, be blessed, not stressed, and just have a fantastic week. It's a new week for you. New week, new opportunities. So, just keep your head up. Be bold, be strong, and just know Christ has you. Amen. As always, I think somebody needed to hear that today. And I encourage you to actually share that with those around you. It's Monday, the start of a new week. Let's get it together. All right. So, as always, walk with boldness this week, walk with joy, and just expect Christ to do things in your life for you this week. Amen. So, again, I'm not here long. I just like to continue to take a short little moment to encourage you and just reminding you that with Christ, we can do all things. Forget about next week, forget about some of the bad things, and just be bold and full of joy and spirit this week. Amen. So, as always, my name is Deacon Irons here at Unfeigned Faith Ministries, where we never like to leave you nor depart your sight without continuing to encouraging you and just reminding you it's a new week, new joys, new opportunity. That until next time, have faith. Until next time, hold on to your faith. And y'all have a blessed and fantastic week out there. And please, please, I encourage you all to be safe. Be blessed and be safe.